Whoa, it's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city.
What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel Elite Collection WWE Series 24 Trish Stratus, including the Women's Championship. So glad I found her in stores. It saves me a lot of money trying to pick her up online. Anyway, here we have a picture of the lovely Trish Stratus. It is her first time in the line, the women's title, and my phone just went off. Sorry about that. On the side we have another picture of Trish. On the back we have her read-up. She's 5'5", from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Signature move, the Stratus faction, career highlights, women's champion, hardcore champion, and 2013 Hall of Fame inductee. A lethal combination of beauty and talent, Trish Stratus is considered by many to be the greatest diva in WWE history. I agree. The former fitness model began her WWE career as a manager before taking to the ring as an in-ring competitor in 2001. Trish rang up an amazing 7 World Women's Championships, the most reigns ever by a female competitor. Trish added another highlight to her stellar resume the night before WrestleMania 29 when she was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Other figures in this line includes Rey Mysterio, Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Wade Barrett, and The Miz. Really looking forward to getting her out of the package, so what I'm going to do now is get her opened up, and we'll see what this bad girl is all about, so stay tuned, guys. And so here we have Trish Stratus posing out of packaging. Let's get a good 360 of her. Like I said, I can't do any real zoom-ins on my camera right now. I don't have a viewfinder. It's unfortunately cracked. I'm saving up for a new camera, so bear with me for a while. Here we have her women's title. Really nice. I do like it. It has a lot of nice coloring. It is kind of small, but that's the way it should be. And here we have the lovely Trish Stratus. I absolutely loved Trish back in the day. Such a great competitor, and she didn't start out that way. That's what's surprising about it. But I really do like this Trish. If you can't tell, she does have some eyeshadow there. I like it. You know, a lot of guys say they don't like it, but I do. There is some paint smudging on my lip right there. Some of the white paint from her teeth is bleeding out onto her lip, but I'm okay with that. It's minuscule, and you can't really see it from a distance. Now, she does have the standard diva articulation, and let's run through that right now. Her head is on a ball joint. She can look right, but not left. The left is hindered, and I'm not going to lie, she would have an absolutely phenomenal neck joint if her hair was more pliable. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but if her hair was just a tiny bit more pliable, she would have a phenomenal head joint. But arms go out. Can do a full 360. The left one is hindered by her hair. She bends at the elbow, spins at the bicep, and spins at the wrist. And it's the same for both arms. She also does have this pseudo ab crunch, which is underneath her shirt, although this is actually a separate piece. It's not sculpted on. She has a waist joint, which, as you already know, I despise this waist joint. Have the swivel up here and not down here. Legs go forward and back. She spins at the thigh, bends at the knee, 1 point, and has an ankle joint, which has surprisingly a lot of movement for a diva, which I actually enjoy. So not much more I can say about her detail. What I'm going to do now is wrap up her review and move on to my final thoughts, so stay tuned, guys. And so here we have Trish posed for my final thoughts, and I absolutely love this diva. I mean, Trish was one of my favorite divas growing up, and I actually enjoyed her career. Like I said, she started out as a manager. No one really saw her as a viable competitor, but she proved everybody wrong, and she is one of the greatest divas that WWE has ever had. I picked this Trish Stratus up at Kmart. I went in, didn't expect to find anything. I found Trish. I don't know what to say. It was like meant to happen or something. But if you can find her, pick her up. She is really hard to come by. This was the first and only Trish I've seen. Chances are the only one I'm going to see. I didn't go much into her paint, but there is hardly any paint flaws in her. If you are looking, be sure to make sure that all the pink isn't bleeding into the black. And try to make sure that all the lines are clean and solid, because then you're going to have issues with that. The silver on the trimming is nice, although there is a little paint splotch right there. Nothing too serious, it's at the foot. But if you find her, pick her up, she is worth the money. And this is King of Dragons 5000 saying I'll see you later. Take care, YouTube.